ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Retro Gaming with Hopper. And as always, thank you for watching. This is our new project. New project is a 1980 Williams Scorpion wide body. Not to be confused with wide booty. But, well, let's see. Wide body, usually wide booty. Yeah. But whatever. So it's kind of like one of those, baby's got a big old butt. This is a big old machine that we're going to be working on. These wide bodies are really something to play, and they're really fun. I'll tell you what, I always enjoyed playing one of these wide bodies if you could find one in somewhere. This one is a System 6. There was about 2,000 of these made, solid state, of course. Sound by Larry DeMar, and let's see, art by Constantina Mitchell and Tony Ramanua. Man, yeah, we'll go with that. And designed by Barry Osler. Now Barry, I've seen quite a bit of his stuff that has been that he has designed for Williams. I've noticed some of the, with the post in the middle. And we'll get into the playing field here in a little bit, but let's take a look at everything else. This is the cabinet. We're gonna definitely have to do some work on it. It's not too terrible, but this machine deserves to be touched up and looking a lot better than it is. The head box, the head unit, or back box I should say, is the worst part of it. This side you got quite a bit of chipping. I got some, looks like that was filled at one time. Oh yeah, there's the football from the plywood, and that was probably another part of the plywood that they had fixed to make it smooth surface so you could actually use it. Back of it, same thing. We have same serial numbers, 53086 on the bottom, 53086 on the top, all stenciled on it. Let's see, this side of the back box is really scratched up. Side of the cabinet, not too awful bad. It won't take much. As long as I can match up the green, the red, and the yellow. That's what's nice, is there's only 3 basic colors on the outside, is this yellow, the red, and the green, which those colors look pretty standard, as far as nothing really hard to mix up and match up. So we can touch up this whole cabinet, blend everything in, and it'll look nice. The front, same thing, just some problems down along the bottom there, and a lot of red missing right there, and some, we'll see what these are. I'm not real sure if those are security or what those are for. We'll see what those are. The yellow Scorpions. Playing field, not too awful bad. I mean, it actually is really nice, if you ask me, compared to some of the ones that I've been doing. We got a little bit of wear here. Let's see. I like this game. You got a set of flippers at the bottom, and another little small playing field at the top with drop targets up there and stand-up targets there. Set of drop targets there. Two kickouts. You got one over here and one over there. You can see we have some wear around the arrow. Boy, that sucker sunk in. And just a little bit of wear all the way up in there around the kickout hole. I don't like how much of a divot that is. Holy mackerel. that one's really nasty. We may have to pop that insert and change it. That ball will almost sit in there. It's that bad, trust me. Then on the top little playing field here, we got a little bit of this purplish pink that's kind of got a wear spot there. No, that's just dirt. Here, the Mylar is actually peeled up around this pop bumper. And we'll see what we can do with that. And I think maybe all we'll have to do is, once I get everything off of here, is we can trim this back with actually having to take the Mylar off. I would rather just trim it back a little bit and get that nasty. See if I can get you. There, you can see. See, it's not really, it's not the paint. Oh, come on, focus up again for me. There we go. A little bit under there, but it's just that the Mylar has come up. So we may have to take that pop bumper off and just kind of trim up around it to make it look better. The playing field is really pretty decent. I'm not gonna, well, man, that one's really bothering me. I'm sorry. The rest of them aren't bad. Yeah, and then we have some right around here, around the 3 times. And there was another spot that was the spot that really is going to be fun. Is this one right down here by the kicker. See, we got 2 different colors, but there's a heck of a design in here for this spaceship or whatever it is. Looks like kind of like a submarine. But I really like the theme on this too. We have our Scorpion, but actually the Scorpion to me looks like a dragon. It's like they didn't really know what route to go. You know, do you go with, that's a scorpion, you go with scorpions, or you go with dragons? Like I said, I don't know. That looks like dragons to me. And on the side, you have that big dude there. Looks like a dragon, fire breathing. But then on the back box, you have a big old scorpion. So I don't know. You tell me. Because usually, oh well. Whatever. Plastics are all in good shape. Now, when it comes to the back glass, we've definitely got some issues with it. We'll take that out, and I'll show you the issues that we have with it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to touch it up or if I'm going to have to order a repo or try and find a used one. I may put some feelers out and see if I can find a good used one. I don't mind if I have to do a little bit of touch up, but when I pull this one down, I'll show you what has to be done to that. Lockdown bar is kind of all bent up along here. They were trying to pry the lockdown bar up. What had happened is this machine, there was no keys for it, and they kind of really went to town. I had to put a new bottom in this. That's my second video that I have up, because the first video I did of this, of showing everybody the machine at first, I dropped the playing field and pinched my microphone cord and didn't know it, and there was no audio. So I have to redo it. So the new bottom's already in it. I'll lift the playing field and let you see what's going on under there, and then I'll show you all the goodies that I found inside. So let me get that playing field up and we'll take a look. Okay, you can see I got a new bottom in it, but everything else looks good. Our power coming in right over there. Our varistor looks good. Tilt mechanism, knocker unit. And this gives us a chance, yeah. Big old nasty security. Yeah, somebody had a security bar on it, so you know we'll have to do something with that. I hate them. Makes the whole machine look like hell. And this should be our volume control. Yeah, because that goes back to the sound card or soundboard. But all right, what they did was there was no keys. Here's the old bottom. They blew a couple holes in it and jerked the whole bottom off of it, and then so they could get in there and bend. Instead of just taking the screw off of the back, the little fillet, the screw off the back of the lock cylinder, they pried the hell out of it and bent the crap out of it. But so we changed, and all they did was put a couple screws up through it and a couple of nails, and then sold it to some lucky unsuspecting buyer. You wonder who that is. So what I did was I just went ahead and put a new bottom in it. You can check that out in the next video if you want. Well, got the coin door looks good. Got one coin mech in it. Got one wire that's off in here, and we'll have to see what that goes to. But geez, oh come on! Oh man, that sucker's tough. So I put a new lock cylinder on it, just to keep it from swinging open. I gotta adjust that, but I just put that on it so it would stay closed for me because of the big machine. It seems to want to swing open. Playing field, underside of the playing field looks really nice. Yeah, everything looks good, but when I lifted it up, this is what I found underneath. Well, we got a brand new cap kit for Williams Sound 3 through 6. So I'm willing to bet that the sound on this one's probably a little goofy. This trim pots, we'll get to those here in a second and I'll show you. There's a rebuild kit for the flippers. But you can see this side's already been rebuilt once, and everything's brand new there. Looks a little different, but yeah, that one's done. This side wasn't redone, but it has brand new end of stroke switches and that on it. Same here. Let me see, does it have brand new sleeves even it? No. Neither does that one. Now the other two, that one looks pretty good. And so does that one hiding back in there, but we'll find out once we get up in there and check them out and see how they feel. Which they don't feel too bad. So who knows? And then this book, well, we got the Drop Target Contact Circuit Board, Williams 10. And they're in here. There's a brand new set of drop target contacts. How do I know they're new? They're still in the matrix. They haven't been taken out of the matrix. So there's 10 of them in here, and I counted them up for the left and the right, and that's how many contact plates there are. We have the instructions here that show you. Show you how to wire them up. Phoenix drop target set. Yeah, well, they have the same drop targets as a Scorpion. Got that. And there was some dirt, of course. And then there was this book in here. It's a Scorpion Williams System 6. Flipper's weak. So that kind of answers my question, you know, why that's in there. But they're already rebuilt. So that's going to be something interesting. And then we have this one page. You know, you have some notes in here. Just the 2 pages. It was done in February 27 of this year, which is 2020. I'm filming this on Christmas Eve, December 25th. 25th? 24th. Whatever, it's Christmas Eve anyway. Okay, to start, leave coin door open and turn on and off game quickly. I got to think about that one. I do remember why you have to do this. There's a reason why you have to do it. And it's not too bad of a fix. I have to kind of percolate on that one and get the old dust off the old hard drive and see if I can't access that information. Won't boot. Code 1494 on display 1. Okay, 1494 on 1. Okay, I'll have to look that code up, but we're gonna go over those. We'll go over the boards before we even plug it in and try and turn it on to see, you know, see if maybe there's something that we can find that and take care of before we turn it on, and it may have already have fixed it. 0400 on credit display. Okay, check boards connectors. Yeah, that's what we always do. First thing we do is we pull the boards, check all the connectors, reflow them, and go from there, and usually replace all the caps. So I already have one cap kit here. Okay, fuses, they list all the fuses and the values for them. Needs a 5101 NV RAM. Already socketed. Okay, we haven't gotten in the back box, but I'll show you. Bottom flipper's weak. Rebuild. Okay, well, it looks like somebody already did. Need to check playing field lights. Okay, then on 3/1/20, installed NV RAM, set max credits to 0, item 18 for free play. Okay, but we want to take that off of free play unless the customer wants it on free play. Okay, and then on 6/14/2020, soundboard needs all caps replaced. The 5 bank drop targets, second from the left, does not always score. The circuit board traces are worn off and needs replaced. Okay, then that answers why that's in there. So we just we're going to save some money on parts because they're already here. I looked these up. These are, I think, are about 80 bucks for that set. So we're going to save 80 there. The flipper rebuild kits, these are only about 30 bucks for the Williams. The soundboard cap kit. These are about $9.95. And these trim pots, and these are from Gemico, and I order a lot of stuff from them. if we even need these. I'm not sure where. I've looked around and I haven't seen where you would actually need those. I've bought these before. These are like about 39 or 49 cents a piece. And there's how many in there? There's 10 of them. So, you know, we're looking at about, you know, $4 to $6 for a bag of these. Okay, so we went all over that. Now let me drop the playing field and we'll pull that back glass out and I'll show you it and the inside of the back box. Okay, this is the back of the back glass. You can see all the paint that's missing on this, especially along the bottom here. You know, we have I can't even read that one anymore. Looks like ball played, play, ball play. It's like match. And this is really hard to read backwards. You know, I can touch this up, but man, I don't know if I want to go through all of that, especially on these mirrored ones. These are kind of really tough. You know, and then up here, this is our Scorpion, is up here, the lettering. You know, you can see, God, we got some Williams missing. Scorpion, I'm not worried about that. I can put all that back in, and some of the purple. I can put some of the purple back in. But around the high score, I don't know what was supposed to be there. You know, around the, I don't know. There's some funky colors too that need to be done. And I just don't know if I'm good enough to make this look good. Because see, the purple's got some white in it. You know, you have some white specks. So when you're, you know, that wouldn't be too bad. I can put those in. I think those are supposed to be maybe stars. The blue, I don't know. I'm going to put some feelers out and see if I can find a good used one that maybe I just need to touch up a little bit. With only 2,000 of these ever being made, I don't know how many of them got junked. I don't know how desirable this machine is, or, you know, if everybody is really looking for this machine. I don't know. So it's going to, while I am looking for a used one, I may go ahead and start working on this. I'll do some videos of me seeing if I can get that. Man, it's just kind of scary. It's a scary Mary. Okay, inside our back box, you know, everything looks good. You know, here's our sound card, sound board. Damn it, I wish I'd quit calling it card. Excuse the language. These are all the caps. I'll change all of those. We'll check all of our connectors. We'll go through each board and make sure everything's in good condition before we even plug it in. I mean, back in June, they were working on it and playing with it, so I'm going to bet that everything works except maybe the sound board needs a little help. But yeah, that's a System 6 board. We have our driver board, solenoid board there, and light board. Our MPU, sound card, and this is our power supply that makes our 5 volts right there. That guy makes our 5 volts, and our I'll have to look, and here's our high voltage side here. And I'm not sure what the high voltage is on this one. I'll I'll have to look that one up. You know, most of these, I don't know all the technical terms, and I don't know all the voltages. I usually have to look all that stuff up because I'm always working on something different all the time, and I forget. I'm not as young as I used to be, and it's kind of hard to remember a lot of stuff. Yeah. But hey, as long as I can put my pants on every morning and walk out of the house, I'm good to go. Got all of our displays are here. Now it's got has brand new wiring harness on the displays. And let me get around the other side. And the master board, see there's 4 slaves, do. And then you have your master, where your master runs all of your slave boards. This one, Lenny's Pinball World. Electronic repairs. And I can see right here that that's a brand new resistor, and it looks like, yeah, looks like it may have gotten a little warm in there. We'll pull it off and look at it. And like I said, every one of these slaves, there's only like 2 nuts holding them on. There's, you know, and there's, I think, one of them, there's one over there, it's only got 1 nut holding it on. So, you know, they didn't even put everything back together. It's kind of like they were in a hurry, or kind of just, I don't know. But everything's here, and she's got good bones, and she's got a really decent playing field. So we're going to have some fun doing this one. This one may not be as long as soccer. The episodes on this one, we may find out. We do a couple of things with, check all them boards, and she fires up, and you know, we'll take care of the playing field and drop targets and make sure the flippers are good, and we may be ready to go. I do have the glass for this. I took it off to shoot this video so it'd be easier to see, and I wouldn't have to cut and pull the glass off. But yeah, there's our 1980 Scorpion by Williams. Wide body. Baby's got a big butt. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And check the description. I have some links down there to Amazon and a couple other places. If you click on my link and go buy something, I get a small commission. I know everybody wants some of Jeff Bezos' money, so I could use some too. And the small commission, you know, helps keep the channel going. I can keep bringing you these. I have more coming up, so until next time, baby's got a big butt.